And it's Australia to kick off here at Perpignon as the planes roar overhead. Clive Sullivan has won the toss, so he'll be playing from left to right in the second World Cup match in the 1972 series. New Zealand lost against France by 20 points to 9. Australia going undoubtedly as favourites. They're much stronger, a bigger team, but the craft and know-how of Great Britain, I must say, might do the trick, because we have a Welshman as captain. The referee is Claude Tessier, a former international centre, and it's Harris to kick off. So on the 25-yard line, a pretty good start for Australia. They're quite a strong wind, but we seem to be think that it's in more or less a circle, and his first possession to Great Britain 25-yard line. Establishment of colours, Great Britain of course in red, white and blue, and of course Australia in their famous green and gold. Strong side out. Give you it at the right moment. Artie Beaton, number 10, and Australia taking early possession. But they don't forget it is 4 tackles. And going down for a drop. John O'Neill gave second thought, and it is the 4 tackles. And the other rule, different, it is 1 point for a drop goal, not 2 points. Otherwise, 3 points for a try and 2 points for conversion. Great Britain. Mike Stevenson, hooker from Dewsbury, and a nice break indeed, with Stevie Nash coming up. Very good turn inside Charlton. Hesketh is a chance. It's Sullivan in. Sullivan might be in for a try. The French are cheering him, and Sullivan's over. What a great start for Great Britain, with Sullivan making it, and here's coming up with the long run made by Nash. Nash did a lot of work. Hesketh then gave it to Sullivan, and Sullivan, the skipper of the side, streaked for the corner and got the first vital points. Message from Leeds players, wishing him and all the Leeds players good luck today. Arrived this morning as Clausen takes the kick, and it's to go. Great Britain, when he gets the score up, 5. Australia is putting up on the Australian side as the scoreboard man, but I can assure you he should be on the other side. Great Britain 5, that's me boy. Australia 0. The referee, a former centre, 3/4 for France. Bobby Fulton, well known to Warrington fans. Bob McCarthy, the big, strong forward. Probably the fastest man on the side. 4th tackle coming up. Could be going for a drop position, but I can't see who's going to do it at the moment. It's a little short one anyway by Bobby Fulton. And in trouble, he's over for a try. Bobby Fulton there on the 4th tackle, pushed the short kick, and Great Britain player seemed to be a little bit surprised at it, and he seemed to push a Great Britain player, but the ball bounced all right for him, and he went under the post. A goal to make it 5-all. Whether there's some argument about that, the push to push a Great Britain player away when the ball was up in the air. However, it's on the scoreboard, or will be in a second, but we know it's 5 points each. John O'Neill, a big, strong one. And the French spectators rise into the heavyweight, and there goes the short kick again. And this is a chance for a try, and it is a try to Rodonikis, again from a Fulton kick. 9 minutes gone, and here it comes. The kick-off come off. Bobby Fulton is number 6. Turns it outside to his vice-captain, and the try's in again. Graham Langland's captain and star of the Australian side. It's a go. Australia 10, Great Britain 5. So 3 tries in the first 9 minutes indicates the amount of football available here in Perpignon. Nichols looking inside to Charlton. 25-yard line on the right. Clausen, Lockwood, still moving at Great Britain well. Nichols trying to find the opening. Support it is in. There's Phil Lowe. Is in for a try. Phil Lowe. The sort of thing from movement of Nichols. Here it comes. Keep an eye on number 11. A lot of good play around by Great Britain, and near enough to the line to get the extra yards, and Phil Lowe with his 6 foot odd puts it down triumphantly. Here to go. So the score's a level. Australia 10, Great Britain 10. Clausen. Lockwood and using Lowe. Oh, this is a chance for Phil Lowe to give it to Atkinson. Oh, beautiful pass, beautiful try to Atkinson. Oh. A beautiful movement, and winger Knight had a real crack after the ball had been put down. I wonder, here it comes again. This long pass by Phil Lowe, beautifully taken by Atkinson. Let's follow him round. And away he goes and takes the ball down. And it was number 12 who came in. Here to go. And the crowd like it, and they like the British football. Probably there the Australians don't. Great Britain 15, Australia 10. And the referee is giving... this is interesting. The referee is now giving a penalty. He's given a penalty for that incident when Alford and Knight went to, quote, tackle, unquote, Atkinson after putting the ball down. That's a very interesting decision. I can have a shot at goal. Well, that's the first time I've seen that happen, but the crowd appreciate it, and I suppose Clausen does. That was a result of this illegal stiff arm when Alford came across, followed by Knight. So instead of allowing Australia to recommence play, Claude Tessier and all the English referees now will study this. They might say he's not loud. I don't know whether the rule book says it, but he's given it. And a very interesting thing for English referees to think about, but probably not in the rule book. What a goal it would be if Clausen was to kick this. Obviously bang on the halfway line. And it's a goal! What a sensational goal. It will be a very good half-time lead for Britain with the 17-10, but 2 minutes to go, plus injury time. Walters just shading Stevenson. Beautiful inside pass, and Fulton has pushed off. It could be a cover. It is a cover, and Dennis O'Neill did well to cover. What's the referee indicating? I think he's giving a penalty to Australia. Here's the replay of this as it comes up. See, he was pushed, a short kick, and he was obstructed. And what is, he's going to have a kick at goal. Easy kick. Great Britain 17, Australia 12, with just minutes to go to half-time. Scrum. We're getting into injury time, but he doesn't take it. The referee looking at his watch, he alone will decide, I think, the injury time. Oh, good break by Sullivan. This could be a cover. And I think he's going to blow half-time. The referee is going to blow for half-time. And it just came at the right moment for Great Britain as they go up the field at half-time here in Perpignon. Great Britain 7, Australia 12 points. And Great Britain to restart in the second half, leading by 17 points to 12 with no changes in their side. They've kept their heads very, very well. Continue to play good football against the strength of the Australians, who have not been at all convincing. Whether they will change their tactics, we'll see, but I think they will kick for position as often as they can, as Langland indicated to Paul Charlton. Fortunately, Paul Charlton loves to run, so he won't be worried about running. He'll run all afternoon with this lad. Although they will play for position with Australia, it's Great Britain on the right, and leading 17 points to 12, but surprisingly losing the scrums in the first half by 10 to 7. See whether the changes can be made in scrum possession. 25-yard line, Nash to feed. Nash, Sullivan. Against the strong man in Harris is Sullivan. I think he's hurt himself. And Chris Hesketh making the run in as Australia put in a sub. They've got Paul Sate on for Brannigan. Paul Sate on for Brannigan. Great Britain possession. Working the move and using Charlton. They've lost ground, but at least they're playing football. And that's good. And the French crowd don't like that tackle on the English player. They appreciate the football that's been played by Great Britain. Just going through the first nervous tension of the team like they did in the first half. They're doing it just the start of the second half. Their passes are not good and their handling is not good, but I think it's the little bit of nerve at the beginning once they get settled as they did in the first half. Paul Sate, the sub, will come on for Ray Brannigan, which according to rules Brannigan cannot now come back. There's 4-3 now. And Alford backing up Bobby McCarthy very well there. Australia forwards, big, strong, lively, and offside. Graham Langlands, who kicked 3 out of 3 in the first half, aiming to put Australia within a try margin. It's 17-12 for Great Britain at the moment as Langland kicks. He stabs it, and if the flags are up, it's a goal. (17 points to 14 after 5 minutes. Getting possession from the scrums. Australia. I think there's a little bit of probably help. Can't be the wind. A lot of Australians, 200 odd in that crowd across there. Come especially for the World Cup. And there's a break here. There's trouble here as Bob McCarthy can run, and outside him is Bobby Fulton, and is in for a try. Fulton to make the scores equal, 17-17. Well, this was made by Bob McCarthy down the middle, and Bobby Fulton came up in support here, and he turned it, and Fulton, although chased, even Stevenson was chasing well, and away he went at the corner with a cover, but he managed to get the ball over the line. It wasn't a double ground, it was a correct try, and makes the score 17-17. Australia getting the scrums 14-11. John O'Neill inside to Radonicus, and Australia shaping up into position. It's 17-17 at the moment. I think we're going to push it back for a drop goal. Good tackle by Clausen. Going to have a drop. And there's a goal by Bob McCarthy. Australia only 1 point, of course. 18 points to 17. It's a good point at that moment. See come in from McCarthy. High chance as Australia start to break away. Pulling support, and a big Harris there. Oh, good tackle indeed. Beautiful tackle indeed. Good run, but a great Charlton tackle who's hurt himself. But Australia are running in the middle now in full flight. Bobby Fulton didn't seem to be badly injured, and Bobby Fulton's over, but he's grounded twice. The referee's going to give it. Great Britain were querying that, but try given. So Australia going to 21 points to Great Britain 17. And they got a player out, and here it comes again. Let's watch the finishing of this. It all came from that heavy run. You can see Charlton on the ground. And the ball was put across. Almost stopped. The question was, did he get it over the ground? And did he ground twice? Now then, did he ground twice? Did he scramble over twice? Well, that's the referee decided it was an argument about the first try by Fulton. Really got to fight back for this one now. This is one of the lads who could do it. Got to move the ball about. Clausen seemed to be bunching a lot. Fourth tackle coming up. Halfway line on the left. Stevenson. Oh, this is a bit of a move. A good chase now. Two Wheatonesians together. If it bounces right, it's a try. It's a try. Two Wheaton's men. Nichols made the break, and O'Neill got it. What a great moment for the Witness boys. Well done, George Nichols. It was the fourth tackle coming up. It's sent enough to kick, and young Dennis O'Neill got into it. Watch this one again. See, the referee had pushed the indication of 4 tackles, and he got out of 4 players remarkably, did Nichols. And this was the vital moment when he put the kick in, and in true typical style that just O'Neill alone can do, and it was a nice bounce, and he went behind the post effectively, and it's on the kick now for Great Britain to go back in the lead. They haven't chopped a bit off the ball. That's the colour at the top. 12 minutes left for Clausen to kick. 22-21, a vital kick. It's a goal. Britain are in front again. So 22-21, and remember, drop goals are only 1 point. This should give Great Britain the confidence that they were beginning to lose, but I felt they had if they could just get a break. Nash putting the ball in, getting now Dennis O'Neill. Dennis O'Neill on the burst. Is he going to go in? Can he beat Langland? He's running well. O'Neill got the real impetus now of Great Britain. And a hard tackle, and the referee is in it, but he's not penalising anybody. Now we're going for a drop goal, got to go for a try. Mick Stevenson had a good game in the loose. Poor tackle coming up. A good move indeed. And it's a try for Stevenson! A try for Stevenson on the full tackle. Beautiful football. Well, that's a great fight back by Great Britain. Nash in it, low in it, and then Stevenson, and he banged it down. Thought he was a crown flat, I'm quite sure. Vital kick for Clausen. It's a goal! 27-21, with about 6 minutes or so to play, plus injury time. And little Stevie Nash has learned the tricks of the trade at the base of the scrum. They've tested the strength of this former French rugby league centre, Tessia. Great Britain come back in a remarkable way, and they snapped the ball out of him, lost the ball. Only way to stick hard to the ball now, Great Britain. Must hold it on. And a big O'Neill going. McCarthy, the strongest forward, still running fast. Still an extra man on this side. Fulton, after 3 tries, still running. Fulton still running, and he lost the ball. Scrum down. Well, you can have it keener and more tense, and the excitement is really around this stadium, even though the French team are not playing. Great, Nash did, but I say he's learning well, that lad. And there goes the whistle for time, with a sensational victory in this first of Great Britain's World Cup effort here in Perpignan. 27 points to Great Britain, 21 to Australia, and they being Great Britain were not given an awful lot of chances, but they've come back in a brilliant style and so well deserved this success, playing good football, eventually taking the chances, and very, very worthy winners indeed, which puts them really in line for a place in the World Cup in Lyon on November 11th. But there are still France and New Zealand to play. So Great Britain 27, Australia 21 from Perpignan. No doubt going to be a happy night for the Great Britain team. Goodbye. Hope you've enjoyed it.